Let's talk about Golem. It was actually trending, number 190. If we look up here from 77 cents to 23 cents, pretty good, pretty good. What's happening, everyone? Be sure to smash that like button. This token is listed on Binance, and right now it was trending. Golem is an open source decentralized computing platform. So what does it exactly do? It's a peer-to-peer marketplace for distributed computing user resources. Now, users engage directly in the Golem platform, exchanging GLM tokens for utilization of the idle computing resources. You can imagine like big companies, you know, they have a big problem, and that's the issue at hand is there we are seeing cryptocurrencies dropping because we're seeing these companies dropping in value because they don't have enough processing power for maybe a big transaction, for a big use case. And that's what really Golem is trying to fix here. I go to their Twitter. They do have Golem Network, open source platform. Again, the issue I have at hand with these type of projects with computing is not that they're bad projects. I think the worst factor here is there's just so many of them. And I don't know which ones are the best. So what advantage do you find most significant when using decentralized computing platforms? And imagine if you could, like, for example, process a lot of transactions. So that's what like half of them use, like 50%, is cheap computing resources. So if they need something, either mine a coin or do something different, that's where really this token can win, in my opinion. And that's the real exciting factor. But again, I do feel like right now we're such at early stages of this crypto. I've been seeing about this for about 5 years now, you know, computing platforms being used. We saw it in ICOs, initial coin offerings, and they basically failed. The biggest issue with this is user base. Nobody's actually using these. These are super niche. And this is one competitor of many in that sense. Like right now, I haven't seen many of these being used every single day. So that, for example, is a problem for many. But if that can be resolved, imagine the massive, massive potential this has. Like imagine how many people would go ahead, use this every single day and talk about this, passionately talk about this, like how interested they are in this. To me, I find that very exciting. But I hope you do also, because like you can hear excitement in my words that this could be the next big thing again, if the companies decide for it. If there's like a large influx of users coming in and they need more computing power, for example, to process something, a transaction of sorts, a blockchain. The issue is I'm seeing right now is these tokens really became popular when GPUs were really expensive to maintain. Now GPUs are really cheap. There's no more price scalping. There's no more need for these GPUs. So that's where I find another problem is like a lot of these cryptocurrencies, they aren't necessarily obsolete, but they really aren't going to be the main driving talk about the bull run. So let's take a look at Solana. Solana might be a bigger price gainer in that sense. It might be the one that's really the talk of the town. And that's okay too. You know, there's going to be many other cryptocurrencies that come and go. And that for me is the exciting part for that factor, like which other cryptocurrencies could explode. And I don't think that Golem is going to be the next big thing this bull run, but it might be like the token you hold and then see, okay, this is actually used a lot 5 years later on when the GPUs might, due to inflation and everything else, become very expensive. Maybe we're having a huge microchip shortage again. This is when the tokens have huge potential. But I will keep you guys updated with more news. And if you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like and peace, everyone.